honey. Look at those beautiful faces. Ballers. It's okay. Hey, it's okay to get knocked down. You just got to get back up.
I will get back up again. But if you knock me over, I will get back up again. Oh!
That's right, baby. That's right.
No music.
Leave it on the floor.
No music.
Let's go. Let's go. That's almost go. I'm gonna go right. Sorry, did I hit you? What's that?
I'm still right on the line.
You're perfect, perfect.
Right here. Right in the middle of the line.
Okay. No, I think she means because it's not really loud. Oh, she got him. Go on out. Seriously, 20 minutes? Oh. All right, we're live. Back at it. Run for the Roses Classic. Day 2, Game 3 for 3N Sports. 2028. A game that just finished up on court 16 here at the Kentucky Exposition Center. Had a running clock, so they put 20 minutes on the clock for warm-ups. That's remarkably more than the previous game earlier today where they just put 2 minutes, and that 2 minutes clicked off very quickly. Not making any excuses. We came up against a formidable opponent earlier today. If you missed it, let's just say you don't have to watch it. In fact, I contemplated not even uploading it, but I did. It's there if you want to watch it. In all seriousness, it's a good learning experience for the girls to take a look at. Not just a team that will press you when you're already up over 25, and they'll keep the full court press on until the last minute of the game. But I'm not bitter. But in all seriousness, great team, very physical, probably the most physical we've faced. And of course, there's nothing wrong with physical, but, and this is by no means an excuse, the officiating has a lot to do with how physical a team can go. And if they're gonna let you get really physical, you can see what can happen with that. Not just challenging to get shots off and getting lots of turnovers, but also for safety, if I'm being absolutely serious. Our guards hit the floor. There might be some chalk outline dents in the court if I go over to court 6, which is where we played West Coast, FBC West Coast. And come to find out afterwards, a good chunk of that team were made up with 20, 30s, and I think there was actually a 20-31 on that team. No joke. But it's also a good way to get a good snapshot of what that elite level basketball. Several of those girls already have big Division I offers. I think number 30 hit probably 6 out of 6 three-point shots as an offer from Stanford. My point is it's good to match up against those teams once in a while and get a good temperature check on where we're at, where we need to grow and get better at. So with that being said, that brings us here to game 2 of day 2. Brienne comes in 1-1. After dropping the earlier game today, they picked up their first win in game 1 yesterday against a team from Connecticut quite handily. That the opponent, Tennessee Lady Impact, John, is right over here. And they come in
Over there, 2 courts.
with a 2-0 record. They've played. The 2 wins came against much less formidable opponents than what we faced earlier today. So, with respect and to not disparage any team here this weekend, Tennessee Lady Impact beat, let's just say this, there's about 60 teams in the top aqua pool that these 2028 kids are in. Overall, there's an A pool, B pool, C pool, D pool, and E pool in the 2028 divisions. And of this A pool, short of me actually counting every team, there's about 60 teams, I believe. Tennessee Lady Impact, we just showed you, took care of the 59th ranked team and the 50th ranked team. So that gives them their 2-0 record. So I don't know what that means. You tell me what that means. What I can tell you is these girls obviously were upset and they were down, but they did not stay down. These girls are wide-eyed, awake, fired up. The team bus driver, also known as Leslie, Shelby's mom, gave me the intel to ride over to the court tonight from the hotel. They were hopping, jumping up and down. So they were down, but they are not down anymore. They did not stay down. They are back up. I'm actually really excited to see these girls bounce back and respond from this morning, as I'm sure you are as well. About 11 minutes left of warm-ups, and then we'll get started. Go get yourself a cold one, pop some popcorn, grab a nice cozy seat by the pool. I know some people are, Dustin. And get ready for Game 3 of the Run for the Roses Classic 2026. We got some time to kill. All right. Girls getting their free throw shooting on. If you recall, at the last tournament, I think it was the last tournament, our free throws weren't, how would you say, up to par expectation from Coach Pat. And instead of chatting with them over the 3 or 4 minute halftime, he sent the girls out for shooting free throws. I think we saw that a couple of times. That might have been in Chicago, but they're getting him in now. Well, now they're huddling up with the assistant coaches, which we all love to see that. But if you remember, it actually paid off. The girls did much better the second half after their halftime speech, quote unquote, was shooting free throws. So Coach knows what he's doing. He knows these girls very well. Other than Charlie, who he's known his whole life, he's known these girls more than half their life, so definitely pays off. So they're getting some last-minute coaching tips from Natch and Delaney, and they still have a bounce in their step. They are definitely not tired, I'll tell you that. They are ready to go, and so are we, and I hope you are too. 7 on the clock, 7 more minutes of warm-ups, and we'll get started. Who is that man? No, you are. So it is interesting, the remarkable difference between time for warm-ups on one game, like this one being 20 minutes, and then last game being a quick 2 minutes. The last game was, that court was running late. I talked to the ref, he said he didn't even understand why it was running late. None of the games were really going long or anything, but we had to get live quickly, not a lot of time to prep. This is the exact opposite. And they're really giving the refs sometimes. These refs are here, like, in my discussions with all of them, because you know me, chatty Baffy, I'll strike up a conversation with all the refs. Yeah, they're here like 2 weeks in a row. They do the girls, they do the boys. They get real comfortable in Louisville, Kentucky. And they're here at 10 to 12 hours a day. So the fact that they can get off their feet for 15, 20 minutes between a game now and then is definitely needed. So 5 minutes until tip. Take a look at our girls in black tonight. I don't know who back home is superstitious, but I don't want to jinx anything. So maybe I shouldn't say, but I do like to see them in all black. Okay, the slow clap. The slow clap for Big E. Stats aficionado. And I think I may have forgotten to go over the stats last game. I think there might have been a little voice telling me you didn't miss anything. I took a look at the stats about an hour ago with Eric. We were, I told Eric, I'm going to take one look at this and I'm never going to look at this page again. And I promise you I won't. The stats. The last game was Fight Club. That's right. Fight Club. We aren't talking about that. You're right, Eric. I will say this though. Although, do you know when we play? Do you know how often we play? It's 1 or 2 times. Well, go ahead and give it to me because I'll put it out there since we got 3 minutes until we get started. Another bit of information for tomorrow's schedule, the final day of Run for the Roses, the Classic. We'll wrap up tomorrow on Saturday. And Big Eric is checking that out so you can hear it first. Right here, right now. Once the big man can pull up his phone.
A win, which is at 12:35.
So a win tonight in this game will put us at our first game tomorrow at 12:35.
Championship at 6:12.
And a win in that game will move us to the championship tomorrow at 6:12 before hitting the road. A loss in this game,
which is a one and done at 12:35 also.
Puts us at the same time tomorrow at 12:35, but it's just one and done regardless of the outcome of that. So a lot still to play for. But either way, game one tomorrow, 12:35. So tune in.
Eastern time zone for those watching across the globe.
Yeah, those of you, right. Eastern time, of course, 12:30. So those of you picking us up in Maui, Hawaii, or Turkey, or Côte d'Azur, 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. 90 seconds, we'll be getting underway here, folks.
World Cup tomorrow at 5 and at 9. For those following the other form of football,
Well, you're giving me a lot of information, but we are just out of time.
Norway versus England and Argentina lining up against Switzerland. Spain beat Belgium
Spain did beat Belgium.
2-1.
Yeah, it's 2-1. It's like the 94th minute.
Wow, what a game. That must have been a good one.
After that game, they all went ole, 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 ole.
All right, folks. Jill Walker has found her seat, ready for keeping the books. Again in this one. I think she just slipped a 20 to the ref over there. Thank you, Joe. We'll pass the hat around to collect for you on that. We have both refs. Yes, we do. One of them's holding a shoe. He's already got his shoes on, so. All right, the girls in black tops, black bottoms, blue numbers with white trim, and their number 3N. The logo is in white. Zoe will take the tip, joined by Audrey, Shelby, Dylan, and Charlie. Ready to come in as always is Kate, number 15. If you want to watch this afterwards, we are starting at the 23.5-minute mark. And game 3 is underway, and it goes into the hands of the opponent. Quickly, the trap is on. And high up from the jump. So although they won the tip, we won it right back with a great trap by Audrey and Dylan. Now, possession number 1 for 3N. Zoe gets it at the top, looks to get rid of it, goes to the right. She's going to hand it off. Yes, she does. We know that play. Charlie with a quick 3 that's up and just off. Rebound. Crashing the board with Zoe, but she comes not up with it. Tip there by Audrey, stays with the opponent. Lady Impact from Tennessee. They're in white tops, white bottoms. They have orange and navy blue numbers and letters.
Be ready. Step up.
Shelby guards on the outside. They throw it away into the dad of one of the Lady Impact players. So 2 turnovers quickly, and we are 45 seconds in. 0-0, no score. Audrey walks it up with the girl in her face, gets it across and over to Shelby, who gets bumped, and that's a quick foul. Definitely not like the game before already, but we'll take it. Shelby's going to go under the basket. They're going to run the line play here. Keep an eye on the caboose. That's Zoe number 9. Let's see if she can get an easy one here. She goes all the way to the back, steps into a 3, put it up, and just in and out. Rebound Dylan with a no foul. And here comes Tennessee Lady Impact. And that's kicked there by Shelby. So it goes all the way down the court. So they're going to The clock is still going. Hey, why is the clock going? Tell him to get off his phone. All right, tip by Audrey into the hands of Zoe. She's going to take it and give it out to Charlie. Charlie on the outside, swings it all the way to Audrey. Steps into a three. That's up. That's in. First basket, 3-0. Ladies in black, and now there's a timeout for the Lady Impact. He called a quick timeout. It's only 3-0, 14-10 on the clock. It probably should be 15-10. The guy was just letting it run and run, but we'll let that go. Try to zoom in for the girls on the timeout. Pat's going to give him something, but really it was called over here. Tennessee Lady Impact. I think he wants to talk about that trap because we saw what it did in the first 2 minutes here. A big three-pointer by Audrey Bennett to get things started on the scoreboard for 3-0. But she did, okay. I just want to be right.
Like 50%.
Now it's stopping. All right, here we go from the timeout. Tennessee Lady Impact. After the kick ball by Shelby, full court. You can see them all right there. Full court press. You got Dylan at the 5 guard, and they're big. And everyone else getting screened and trying to get the ball in. They do. Here they come. Oh! They said, Dylan. Hey, Pete. Courtney.
They literally just rest on your ears. Here, I'll play something.
All right. She hits both of them. We're tied. Oh, no, we're not tied. 3-2. 3 in by 1. Here we go. Shelby. You don't need help, do you? You don't need help.
Pass the ball quick. Pass it quick. Can't hold it.
All right, here we go. Back at it.
Quick. Go, Billy.
And you can wear them. Take them off because they literally
Checking in
just
the
rest on
game
your
is
ears.
Kate for Shelby. 2 subs for Lady Impact. 13:46 on the clock.
AirPods, if you don't listen to anything,
Lady
you don't
Impact
talk
with
to
possession
yourself.
on that
It's
jump
like
ball.
big in
They
your
get it
ear.
in, but it's tipped by Audrey. Almost kicked up by Dylan. A quick 3 goes in. And the lead is by 2 for the girls from Tennessee. Here comes Charlie now. Charlie with the girl on her face. Gets it inside to Dylan. Dylan wrapped up on the floor. 13:26 on the clock. Kate to inbound. Who she finds? She finds Audrey way down deep behind the arc. Now Audrey goes right, goes left between her legs. Takes it up, throws it up, and just off. We'll get some baskets here, girls. Another tie-up, so this time it'll be 3-hand ball. Dylan tied it up there.
That's a steal.
Yep, that is a steal. Steal for number 12. Kate to inbound. Quick sub for Tennessee Lady Impact. 12:07 on the clock. Kate gets it in the backcourt to Audrey. 5 threes to score. 3 and down by a bucket. Audrey now gets it inside to Dylan. Dylan kicks it out to Charlie. But they said before she made that basket, they said Dylan stepped out. So. Quick sub for the opponent. 11:46 on the clock. 5-3 Tennessee. Another 3. That's up. Off. Rebound. Charlie Knowles with the board. Got tipped by Dylan. Now Charlie quickly up to Zoe. Zoe gets it out to Audrey. Audrey backs it back out. Gets it to Dylan at the free throw line. Dylan goes up, loops it up, misses. Rebound, Tennessee. Now Charlie Knowles defends deep. 3 from the corner. That's off. Rebound. Tipped by Dylan. Tennessee recovers. That's going to be Zoe. That's going to be her first. On the floor. We get 6 fouls. So Guzo. Checking back into the game for Dylan is Shelby. And they caught us asleep there on that inbound. Easy bucket for Tennessee. Zoe goes to the top of the set of screen. Let's see if Audrey takes it. Nope. She gives it to Zoe instead. Zoe loses the handle. Turnover 3 ends. Come on, Zoe. Nine. 10.5 to go in the first half. From the corner 3, that's off. Rebound. Shelby was doing a great job boxing out, but the opponent came out of nowhere to pick up that rebound and put back. Kate for 3, get in there. That's in, we need that. At the 10-minute mark, Kate gets on the board. It's a big 3. Tip by Audrey. The foul on Charlie, that's her first.
Hey, let's go. Be tough with the ball.
Eric, how many team fouls is that? How many team fouls?
44 on the clock. Dylan ready to come back in. From the elbow, that's in. There's Zoe all the way down at the easy bucket to squeeze the deficit to 1. Now tipped into the hands of Charlie. Quickly now to Audrey. Audrey goes up with her left hand, and the lead now is 3N. Just like that at the 8:14 mark. 3N grabs the lead back, 12-11.
Go!
They just hit one from the same distance. Trading leads here. 13-12 Tennessee. Kate now, who just hit a 3. Kicks it out to Charlie on the outside. Charlie kicks it back to the top on the left wing, looking to get rid of it. She does. She finds Kate on the corner. Kate loses the handle. And here comes Tennessee. Tipped out by Zoe. It's going to stay with Tennessee. Dylan checks back in for Charlie. 7. Why is the clock running?
Stop!
Hey, get off your phone!
The clock stops! Let's go, be strong, Piper! Yes, rebound, ready?
Send it there by Zoe, rebound. Tennessee, 7 to go. A little too far on that one.
Hey, keep going to the goal, just be strong, make your layup, come on. Be strong, they're gonna foul you, just go to the goal.
Rolled into the other court. 6:57 on the clock. Probably should be about 8 minutes. But anyway. Stolen by Zoe. Zoe quickly to Kate. Kate with 2 girls on her. She throws it up and in. Nice job. What is he doing?
Yes, Shelby!
Rolling by Shelby. Audrey now. Back to Shelby. Shelby for three. Get in there. No.
Go, Lenny. All the way to the goal. And one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right up, Stevie. Right up. Good job.
Charlie checks into the game for Zoe. 4:59 on the clock. 3 and down, 18-14. Here's the inbound. Quickly to Dylan. She goes around the world with Missy. Come on.
Look middle immediately. Let's go. Go it down. Middle. Middle.
Here comes Kate with the steal. Kate outside to Charlie for three. Get in there. Nope. Rebound. Tennessee. 4:18 on the clock. And overthrow on the other team. Gives it back to the girls in black. Couple of subs here for Tennessee. They only have 2 on their bench, so as you know, we have 1. Press is on. Charlie gets it.
Let's go, Dia. Let's go.
4:05 on the clock.
Take that ball. Let's go.
21-14. Brienne needs a bucket here. Dylan sets a screen. Charlie goes outside quickly to Dylan. Just goes with the left hand and no good. Good look there.
Why is the clock running?
I think he's doing it on purpose, man.
Put a body on somebody.
I really don't think he's there. He has one job.
Oh,
One job. He has one job. I think he's doing it on purpose now. Bucket by Audrey at the 3:25 mark, maybe the 5:25 mark, who knows. Much needed bucket. Squeeze the deficit now to 5. And the over and back gets the ball back for 3N. Coming back into the game is Zoe. Taking the seat is Audrey. Yeah, you could probably put 2 minutes on the clock. Thank you. He's probably on his phone. Shot by Kate doesn't go in. Here comes Tennessee. Blocked by Dylan Walker. Big block. Here comes Charlie with numbers. Quickly now. She gets it over to Kate. Misses. Rebound, Tennessee. 2:50 on the clock. Kate guards on the outside.
Yes, Lily, and one. Nice move, Lily. Nice job, Lily. Nice job, Lily. Go. Let's go, defense.
And a big run by Tennessee pushes the lead to 11 at the 2:13 mark. Pat's enough and calls a timeout. 27-16 to score.
We should definitely at least have another minute on the clock.
Maybe 2 minutes. I mean, he was doing that from yeah.
Probably one of the lowest Probably like on 6.
On the timeout. Shelby to inbound. Full court press is on. 2:13 on the clock. 3 and down by the biggest deficit. 11. Here comes Kate. Trying to get it across.
Go, Piper. Yes, Piper! Nice grip, Piper! Nice grip! Let's go! Let's go, Corey! Here we go! Here we go! Find those feet! Find those feet! Find those feet! Go! Good call! Good call!
Audrey back in for Kate. They called that on the floor, so no basket.
Start on 12, Rick. Start on 12. Start on 12.
Audrey gets it in, steps into a 3, that's in. Just check back into the game, we needed that. 90 seconds left in the first half. Finally a miss. The tip goes back to Tennessee. And Dillon with the rebound. Audrey has it. Gets it up to Shelby. From the 3 in the corner, that's Charlie, that's off. Rebound. Going to be on Dillon. And Dillon takes the seat for Kate. Kate comes in at the 109 mark. 29-19. The lead is 10 for the opponent. Knocked out of bounds by Zoe on the defense. We gave that one to Zoe on the body. That's her second foul. Stolen by Audrey. Audrey now out to Charlie. Charlie goes baseline, gets fouled. She'll shoot 2. The UC Davis coach has seen enough. He has left her seat. She was shooting the ball.
Ball. Let's go. Let's go. Find your feet. Let's go.
30 seconds.
Behind you. Let's go.
Stays at 3 and 20 seconds on the clock. The lead is 10 for Tennessee. Zoe gets it inside. On the floor. 16.3 on the clock. Shelby gets it all the way outside to Audrey for 3, that's off. Rebound, Tennessee. Tennessee stuck in the corner.
Shoot that. You gotta be able to shoot it.
4-minute halftime. 29-19 to score. We got some work to do to dig out of this one. Leading the way in scoring for 3 and Audrey at 10, followed by Kate with 5, Zoe with 2. Charlie also has 2. Audrey's hit 2 of 3 from 3-point. Kate hit her 3-pointer. She's 1 for 1. We have shot 0 free throws. Let me say that again. We have shot 0 free throws. On the boards, leading the way is Dylan with 3. Followed by Charlie with 1. Zoe has 3 fouls. Hey, Eric, Zoe has 3 fouls? Okay. And Dylan has 2. The team has 6 steals. Leading the way there is Audrey with 2. No blocks. And that's where we're at. Not too impressive. Hopefully the second half will bring us the victory. A much needed one. But if you missed it, we are playing tomorrow at 12:35, win or lose tonight. And if we win tomorrow at 12:35, we play in the championship at 6 or 6:30, whatever. And if we lose this one, we play at 12:35, just one and done, and then we're on the road.
It does look like he has much left.
First attempt is off. Audrey picks up the board and we're underway. Audrey has it, gets the screen at the top from Zoe. Instead, Zoe gets the pass and goes up for the easy layup. So Zoe puts 3N up on the board first. In the second half, 29-21 to score. The lead is 8 for Tennessee. And miss, another stop. Shelby with the board. Shelby brings it across. Gets it over to Charlie. Charlie in front of her dad. Calls Zoe to the top. Here comes Zoe. Zoe sets the screen. Gets it out to Audrey. That's a 3. Get in there. That's off. Rebound. Tennessee. Here they come. 1 minute off in the second half. We play 16. How many is that for Audrey? 2? 1? That was Audrey's first. And Shelby has 1 now. That was on Shelby. So Shelby has 1, Audrey has 1. That's on Zoe, that's her 4th.
Oh, I thought that was 3.
Hey, is that 4? 4? That is 4. Just checked with Jill. Ready to come into the game is Dylan, probably for Zoe. Yep. 14:29 on the clock. She missed the first. Still 29-21 Tennessee. A couple of subs for the whistle. Tennessee bringing in 2. The 4 press is on and it worked right there. Compared to last game? Big bucket for Audrey. Got 5 already in the second half, I believe. So 3 and then that 14-footer. Tate with a big blue collar bucket. 13 and a half to go, 32-25. The lead is 7. The end. Inching their way back in. Gotta get a stop. Double dribble. And there's another stop. Double dribble. Slowly. Inching their way back. Line it back. Dylan, let's go.
Go, cut! Cut!
There's a three-pointer that's off. Rebound. Tennessee. Under 13. Kate defends on the outside. That's that. Rebound, Dillon. She's over her back. Foul is on Tennessee. Couple subs coming in for Tennessee now. 12:41 on the clock. 32-25 is the score. Brienne needs a bucket here. Quickly they get it to Audrey, who races up and scores. Audrey has shown up in the second half here. Single-handedly brought these girls right back into it. 32-27, 12:28 on the clock. There's a three-pointer that's up and hit the backboard, but Dillon picks up the loose ball and gets it over to Audrey. Now, Charlie has it. Gets it across. Charlie gets it to Shelby. Quickly at it. Here comes Kate under the basket. Dillon goes in. Puts it out to Audrey. Now here's Shelby for three in the corner. Get in there. That's off. Rebound. Tennessee. Tennessee stuck in the corner and she ran. Yep. 15 for Tennessee. Gets the foul as she runs into 15 on 3N. So it'll be 3N ball. Timeout, Tennessee at the 11:49 mark. 32-27, 3N down 5. Keep getting stops. Your daughter showed up in the second half. Stop, you got to go behind you. The wife looks nervous. Well, they're and if you're subtle about it, you'll get away with it. If you're too, they'll call it. After the timeout on the floor, it'll be 3N ball. Shelby to inbound. Joining Shelby is Dillon, Audrey, Charlie, and Kate. Gets it into Audrey. Kate on the wing. Goes around the screen from Dillon. Now Dillon on the outside. Goes inside. She's going to take it herself, go with the left, and finish. Great. Strong. Bucket by Dillon Walker. The lead is only 3 now. Here comes Tennessee. Kick ball by Audrey. 11:16 on the clock. Tennessee's been stuck on 32 for a few minutes. Quick sub for Tennessee.
Let's go, right?
Shelby guards on the outside. I'm going to say Dillon got the foul on that one. It looked like she was straight up, but I guess they called the body. How many is that for Dillon? 3? 3. That's Dillon's third. And a quick sub for Tennessee.
Oh my God, that was so good. It worked. I just did it.
Two. There comes Audrey. For another basket.
Friday only had 33.
She tips just inside the free throw line. It's off. Rebound. Tennessee grabs it. We're under 11. Nice steal by Charlie, who throws it up. Slamming on the brakes is Audrey. Great steal by Charlie. Just stuck out her paw, grabbed the loose ball, and threw it in front. To her teammate Audrey, who has like 100 points in the second half, it feels like. Zoe ready to check in. 2 from Tennessee ready to check in. 3-pointers off. Rebound. Bumped from behind on the perfect box out by Kate. Here comes Zoe in for Dylan. 10:23 on the clock. Joey checks back in with 4 fouls. Dylan takes a seat with 3. 33-31 the score. 3 in, looking to tie it up or take the lead here. Kate has it and gets it across. Kate now in the corner, gets it. He tried to thread the needle, but it hit the derriere of number 12. Right idea, just a tight pass. 10 minutes left in regulation. Block by Shelby. Big block. 9:50 on the clock. Brienne has definitely showed up in the second half here. Great to see. Audrey hit the girl in the face, so Audrey gets her second foul on the floor. Get another one, Shelby. The lead is 2, and it's tipped right into the hands of Audrey. Audrey brings it up. What is she going to do with it? She's going to take it in. And she's going to throw it in just short. Hit the front of the rim. That would have tied it up. 9:24 on the clock. Tennessee on the outside. Lead is just 2. And they just called a foul on Audrey. I don't know how that's a foul. That's her 3rd. Wow. You look at a foul like that and then you remember last game and you're like, I can't believe they just called that. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe gets out of there. 3 girls are on her. Zoe, just take it. No, she didn't take it. The 3 for Audrey is in. And the lead is back to 3N at the 8:54 mark. After being down 11, they're up 1. 8:48 on the clock. And another steal by Audrey. Quickly to Kate. Kate has it. Kate gets it to Audrey. Over to Shelby.
Get out of the corner!
Shelby gets it inside to Zoe. Go to work. Zoe throws it up. Miss. Got hammered, but no foul. Dylan's ready to check in on the next stoppage. And defended perfectly by both Charlie and Zoe. Now, 8:17 on the clock. 1-point lead. Charlie steps into a 3. Get in there. Yes! It looked just like Charlie 3-pointer. Just like Audrey's. It kind of tiptoed around the rim. Straight up for Zoe. Defended well. Here comes Shelby. Gets it to Audrey. We're under 8. 37. 33. Kate on the outside finds inside Zoe. She goes all the way to the right and get in there! Finally got her bucket. Here we go. 3N. Putting it on. 6-point lead. 7.5 to go. 3-point is up. Blocked. And she's a draped over her. Zoe had enough of that. Zoe. B-A-B. Zozo. Mom said B-A-B. Sorry. B-A-B in the house. Here she comes. Here she goes. And she gets fouled. The B-A-B is entered. Grandma. Zoe is pissed. B-A-B!
What is that right here?
Nothing. Chicken ear.
What is BAB?
substitution for Tennessee at the 7:21 mark. That front end gets us to 40. Pushes the lead to 7. Make that 8. 4-3 in. Here they come. Big second half. 4-3 in. Three-pointers off. And that's a turnover for Tennessee. Gets it in, presses on. Charlie has it. Charlie gets firing up to the left side, gets it across at the 7-minute mark. 41-33. Zoe sets the ball screen deep low. Audrey gets muscled, gets her own rebound, throws it in on the big muscle. Lunch pail bucket for Audrey Bennett. Moving it around well. 3N trying to stay in front of it. They're going to say, that's on Charlie. How many is that for Charlie? Charlie. Checking into the game is the 1-on-1. So Audrey just took a seat. On the floor for 3N is Dylan. The 1-on-1. Bonus. Off. Rebound. Stays with Tennessee. 18-footers in. They needed that bucket. Charlie has it. The girl in her face gets it across. Charlie backs it up. 6:10 on the clock. Kate on the left wing goes to the corner. Gets it back to the top to Charlie. Now, Shelby, front of the camera, gets it to the spinning Dylan. Dylan kicks it out. And Zoe's shot is not going to count because the ref called it on the floor. Quick sub for Tennessee. We're under 6. Under 6. And the lead is 8. Outside now. Kate's going to shoot that 3 and it's going to be short. Dylan tries to track it down, doesn't get it. Tennessee has it, trying to get back into this game. Shelby guards on the outside. Sets the screen, she beats the screen. Tipped by Shelby. Get back in it, Shell. Shelby guards. The three-pointer's up and off. Rebound. Zoe. Zoe gets it over to Charlie. Quickly now to Kate. Kate gets it across. Kate looks to get it into Dylan, and she does. Nice position, nice pass. Looks like big bucket for Dylan Walker. I thought she got bumped in the back, but no foul. 5:13 on the clock. 45-35 is the score. The lead was once 11, has been flip-flopped right over. The lead is 10 now for 3N. Great second half because of plays like that. And that is Charlie diving on the ball for the loose ball, and number 3 just got a cheap foul, and it's going to move us to the bonus. Checking back into the game is Audrey, but a timeout before we do the one-on-one. Tennessee coach has seen enough. 4:58 on the clock. The lead is 10. 45-35. That's a 1-and-1. Are we in the bonus? Jill. Come on. We're in the bonus. Jill, are we in the... Okay, so we... No bonus. Complete flip-flop of the game. We were down 11. We woke our ass up. Halftime. Zoe! B.A.B. Didn't even stand for it. Badass bitch. That's what her mom. And
opponent.
From the timeout, Shelby to inbound. And she gets it in the backcourt to Audrey. We're under 5. The lead is 10. Audrey has it. Finish smart. Be smart in how you play these last 5 minutes. Dylan inside. Gets it back outside to Kate. Kate with the girl in her face. She walks it back. Goes to the left. Pushes off. No foul. Kate goes back to the left. She's on the wing. She finds... Now Dylan inside. Dylan's going to go hard. Now here's Zoe for 3. Get in there. Get in there. Nope. Kate with a big rebound. They're going to say jump ball. Stays with 3N. Up. Nope. It's actually going to be Tennessee's ball. 4:19 on the clock. Tennessee down by 10. Shelby guards on the outside. Now they're all outside, way outside. Here they come. See, hey, that you 25 can't do that. She cannot screen like that and push her away in the paint. That's illegal. Come on.
Go, Audrey.
She's been doing it all game. You gotta call that. Yeah, you gotta call it too. Come on. She's moving her. Oh, no, it's not football. So cheap. Be better. Come on. Garbage. Thank you. Thank you. Technical foul. About time. Dylan, great job.
Let's go, Dylan.
Finally. Three and a half to go, 47-35. The lead is 12 for 3N. Here comes Zoe inside. She's going to shoot. She's going to want that one back. Air ball, 6-footer.
Stay on your feet.
Dylan with another great defensive stop. That last one was a highlight reel. Just controlled and totally took care of business against number 25. And their frustration showed to pick up the technical. Charlie on the outside, we're under 3. Dylan has it. She goes inside. She loses the handle. Yeah, keep running. Nobody touched her. Ghost foul. Shelby checks back into the game for Kate. 2:46 on the clock. She missed the first, so the score remains 47-35. What an impressive game. Not over yet, but very impressive. Whatever, I wish I was in the huddle at halftime because I don't know what happened. Here comes Audrey. 2 shots. 5 goes to a freaking like when her eyes are like real close. What, bro? Am I wrong? They're like up.
The first street club.
For her.
Okay.
For
her.
yeah. We had none in the first half. Sinks them both. 49-36. 2:37 on the clock.
Got 23.
Her second half. She woke up. Stay with us, Shell. Get her, Zoe.
Right, D!
That's fine. Big three from Tennessee. 1:39 on the clock. Inside now to Dylan. Dylan goes all the way around to Zoe. Kicks it to Shelby for 3. Get in there. Oh, just off. Oh, careful, careful. 1:26 on the clock. Another bucket. Back-to-back buckets for Tennessee. It's not over yet. 1:18 on the clock. Lead is only 8 now. Zoe steps into a 3. Get in there. Oh, call it!
Go, Zoe!
Turn the lights off at the bank to tell her shut the window after waiting in line for an hour. Damn it!
Got your little girly voice on, huh?
Travel. No foul on Zoe. Quick substitution for Tennessee. I don't think she called that. Here's Zoe. Go! Audrey at the top. We're under a minute. 52-41. Here comes Audrey. Goes up, goes in, and scores! She said something to her. Audrey, watch your mouth. 34 seconds to go. That might have sealed it right there. That's a 3. That's up. That's off. That's out of bounds. Zoe!
Let's go, Dylan!
Zozo!
20 seconds!
Under 20. Zoe at the top. Go, Zoe, go! Dylan hands it off. Just gonna under. That's gonna do it here.
5!
Oh, she missed it. Final score, 54-41. What an amazing comeback for the girls in black. Well done. Great way to, they're gonna feel good about that one. Completely flipped the script. Give me those stats. Jekyll Hyde game. That is the definition of a Jekyll and Hyde game. When you look at the first half versus the second half, leading the way, Audrey with a huge second half scores 25 points. 3 of 5 from the three-point line. 2 for 2. She was perfect at the charity stripe. Got 3 boards, 4 steals, 1 block, and an assist. Zoe had 11. Kate had 8. Kate had 8. You like that? Charlie Knowles with 6 big points.
Okay.
Dylan at 4. Rebound leaders was 4 for Zoe. What a great, I'm out. I'm sorry, I'm holding you up. This is your seat. It's going to put your name on it. Watch. Alabama Crimson Tide sits here. So don't take your seat, young lady. Oh, yeah, really? Join us tomorrow, 12:35 is the tip-off. We're out. All right.